Buen día con todos, bienvenidos, estamos listos para empezar, nos encanta tenerles a todos con nosotros hoy acá. Esta vez vamos a tratar un tema muy importante y es la seguridad en el paletizado. Para esto, dentro de nuestro portafolio tenemos un producto espectacular, se llama GreenPack. Reduce a cero el uso de plástico, lo que se alinea perfectamente con la forma de pensar y la línea de negocio que mantiene GreenPack en el mercado y lo que promovemos dentro de todo el valor y la intención de preservar y reducir la contaminación en el planeta dentro de las actividades que llevamos. Para esto hemos invitado hoy a nuestro panelista. Él representa a la empresa HRAM, de la cual nosotros somos distribuidores exclusivos y representantes exclusivos en Ecuador. Quien nos acompaña hoy es Soren Polman. Él representa a HRAM, como les decía, y les dejo con él. La charla va a ser en inglés, pero vamos a solventar algunas dudas. Les invitamos a que, si es que tienen alguna inquietud, nos dejen saber en el chat de preguntas y, por supuesto, nos visiten en el stand para que podamos atender cualquier inquietud que tengan después de esto. Soren, I just introduced yourself, so
Yeah.
You're ready to go. Jump anytime. Hope you enjoy being here, and I'm sure you will give us a very good information, very nice information about GreenPack.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Christian and Francisco, for having me. I have to apologize for my video issue. You just see my face frozen. But anyways, we are talking about palletizing safety systems. What does it mean? What do we do? What is our approach? I think we all are familiar with the problems having in unstable pallets or unstable unitized cargo when it comes to the logistics side, when it comes to truck loading of pallets which are like not in the shape they should be, or they have been during the packaging or during the packing. So when they're on the route and receive the end customer or the final port, and we see containers with pallets which are out of shape, is a big issue, a big problem. At the same time, we have an approach to, and our idea is to have a green solution without lots and lots of plastic wrapped around the pallets. So we have a product which is called GripFix. It's a water-based and solvent-free cold glue, which is applied on the single packaging. Mainly we're talking about bags or boxes during the palletizing process, and thanks to these anti-slip agent, which is applied on the surface on the bags are holding together and cannot move horizontally. We will have a look at some pictures for your reference, and I would like to start with a little introduction video where you can see what our idea is in palletizing safety systems. So I would just go with the video. I hope you can see the shared screen. Now, what we see when the forklift is, in this case, we have cement bags, is loading the truck. We have the movement in the trucks and falling bags without anti-slip. They are just sliding off or leaning, has for everybody a safety issue, needs extra repacking, extra material, etc., etc. So there comes our product into play. We are exactly this part. I would just stop the video. The bag fix system. This is our application machines, which are applying in the process just online kind of anti-slip liquid. The bags move on to the palletizing machine. They are stacked. Then you see on top of the packaging, we have this kind of a coating. And thanks to this coating, we have a stable pallet, even when there's like braking or left and right movements. Driver is happy. We cannot move it horizontally, but how to separate? We can just simply lift them up. It's a little bit like a Velcro strip. And then the kind of the bond or the connection is broken, and the bags can be moved horizontally again. Yeah. We don't need any plastic. We don't have any stability problems anymore. And thanks to the water-based and solvent-free, based out of natural ingredients, we have a 0 carbon footprint on this, on our product. Now, when I go for some, sorry, stop this one. Okay, I would just go to show you a few more problems. When you see something like this, I think this is a common one in shifted bags. We have something like this in the truck. Yeah, maybe this is familiar to some of you when you see open the container and the container is just the pallets inside the container just leaned. It's impossible to unload with a forklift. And hold on. Another one where you can see the difference. We have this gapping on the pallets, and we don't have this when we use GripFix. How this is done in terms of our application machines, I would like to show you 2 different technical videos. One is going for the, hold on a second. I will just share this one. Okay. We have 2 different types of packaging where we have different technical applications. On plastic bags, we need kind of a roller application where we apply a thin cover on the plastic bags. Where we have paper bags or boxes, we use a spray application. In this video, I would show you the case of, oops, sorry. Okay, we can show this one where we see this in practical examples. This is a pallet of sandbags, PE bags in a forklift. Yeah, they would all collapse without any stretch film, without any hooding. Now, once the same pallet applied with GripFix anti-slip agent, we have the same e-brake, and you see the bags are not moving, are not falling down, and remain stable as a pallet. Again, what we see when we pull it horizontally, yeah, there is no movement, but we can lift it up like a Velcro, and then we can just take them off. Yeah. This is the important part, to separate the bags again. Of course, like sticking them together, we can do with any stationary glue, but of course, the product, the speciality of the product of GripFix is the easy separation horizontally. Now I'm coming to the on a second to this video of, okay. So we give you the screen again. Okay, go. And this is how you see how the GripFix is applied on the bag. In this case, it's a PE FFS bag in the petrochemical area, where we see the bag is coming, and this little metal device, you see our roller device. This is our machine, and the bag is coming through, and which each and every bag, we have a certain amount of GripFix applied on the whole length of the bag. So this is all what is required, 0.5 gram per bag. Yeah, you see on the scale, that's very little. The amount, you cannot see it, you cannot, actually you cannot see and feel it on the bag. So it's very, very little quantity. And after the bags are separated, there remain no residue or no sticky surfaces. So after the separation, the customer, the end customer who is taking the bag, either in the industrial use or in the supermarket for the end customer clients, they don't recognize GripFix was used or anything was used, because the bag is not sticky, the printing is not we're not interfering the printing. For the top layer of the pallets, we can save, we don't need the glue, so we switch off the machine automatically when it's connected to the palletizer and start all over again. Yeah, so this is like what is a standard application now in the polymer business in most parts of the world. The company HRAN, as a little further information, we are based in Germany. We are a small family company, classic German setup, but in the market since about 35, almost 40 years now. We're exporting to about 60 countries worldwide. From of course the Asian part, the Middle East. Now since a couple of years we have a office in Singapore, a daughter office in Singapore and in the US. And since about 2 years now, or 3 years almost, we are working more and more in South America, and with GreenPack having a very good and very professional partner for Ecuador, as well companies or partners in Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay. So we are now working a bit more on this area. As we have seen the plastic application, I would like to show you another video of our system running in the paper bag and carton industry, where we use a different system. We call it a spray gun. You would see it here in this video. We have 2 application guns where we shoot from the industry. Now we see we don't have any spillage. We don't have any glue dripping on the belt because and it stops just in time at the end of the bag. In the slow motion, now it starts. You can see, and we just stop in time. We can run up to 2,500, 2,700 bags per hour in the industry, especially in the cement industry. We run much faster capacities of up to 4,000 bags an hour with the machinery of like almost 24/7 with a very low rate of maintenance and wear and tear. So it's pretty reliable in the industry. Over the years, as I said before, about 60 countries we deliver from Germany. All the manufacturing and all the design of the machine and the GripFix is done in Germany, so it's all made in Germany and developed in Germany. We export from a 20-kilo canister to 20 tons container everywhere in the world. So the logistic is these days is a bit more complicated, but normally we have a very good distribution network to serve customers all over the world. And yeah, so this is the machinery part to give you something on on that. You ask, okay, how does it look in terms of the result? I would like to show you another video where we can see a very good comparison when we try to see, okay, what is the real effect of the grip fix compared to stretch film, compared to wrapping or strapping or hooding. We say, okay, the easiest way is to just do a little bit of what we call a tilt test. One you can see here. And I would like to show you, this video is kind of self-explanatory, so yeah, I hope I think it's very clear what we can see. So this is a pallet, a plastic bag pallet, which is with a stretch hood. You see this is without the grip fix. It starts sliding and moving off from the pallet at 50 centimeters height. And now the same bags, the same stretch hood, just treated with grip fix beforehand. And it's just repeated to see what is the difference. Can we manage the 50 centimeters? Obviously, yes. And of course, at some point, each pallet will collapse. And the question is just, okay, what height can be achieved? What is the delta between non-glued bags and glued bags? And we see here two things. We reach much more than these 50 centimeters, 80 centimeters. And the other thing is, it's not the single bag which is sliding off, so the glue is still holding the whole bags together. The weak point in this situation is not the interlayer connection, but the connection from the whole stack to the wooden pallet. So even the glue is still intact for 80 centimeters holding the bags together, because we see the whole stack sliding as one block off the pallet. What you can see here. Yeah, so it's sliding not layer by layer, but it's sliding off the wooden pallet. Of course, there we can do something else with some sheets or some other solutions. Yeah. So this is the kind of what can be done, how this can be done in terms of the machinery, the technical thing. In terms of what is grip fix, there is not one type of grip fix or one type of recipe which can be used for all. We are now using about 100 to 120, 110, 120 different recipes of grip fix, which are designed depending on the demand of the client. I said before, there's one difference between plastic bag and paper bags. The plastic itself is a non-absorbent material, so the glue is kind of more concentrated and is applied with these little rollers in amount of 0.5 gram, where we use on a paper bag, which is an absorbent material. So some glue is, and the liquid is going inside the paper, inside the fiber. So the glue is a little bit more thicker in viscosity, and the amount which is required on a bag is approximately 2 grams per bag. Yeah. All of these grip fixes as well have the difference in terms of the performance. If they are, like, of course, stronger or weaker, there are stronger glues and weaker glues depending on the pallets, depending on the heights of the pallet, on the bag material, on the weight of the pallets and the bags, as well on the countries and the environment where is used. As well, there is glue for hot environments or hot bags. When you think of polymer bags or cement bags, which come at 40, 50, 60 degrees, a glue should be not drying off too quickly. When we use, especially in Northern Europe or in Europe in general, in wintertime, bags can come at only 15 degrees, 20 degrees centigrade. So the glue must be, in this case, fast enough in drying, so the pallets can be shipped within a day or two and don't need to stay in the warehouse for a week time or something like this. All glues have in common, they're all derived from natural ingredients. All types are food approved. We have an FDA approval, so there is no harm when we talk about for example, the animal feed or pet food industry, for the flour industry, the dairy industry. These are all customers of ours. When it's very important to have a clean product, to have an approved product, so there are no toxic stuff inside or any other solvents which are harmful to the product or to the people who get in touch with it. So a little bit of talk about this. How does the machine look as a part? So I have to admit, we are mainly in the fully automated industry, where we talk about integration into palletizing machines. This can be as an integrated part or as a standalone solution. Is not big high-tech stuff, but we can hold on a second, please. Sorry. So in terms of how does a machine look like, it's not a big high-tech part. I would just show you a little. This is our machine. I hope you can see it. Where we have our application head, we have a little photo cell which is detecting the bag, which is seeing the beginning and the end. We have a little control unit here where we can plug in the timing the bag needs to travel through. And of course, we have the pumping and the filter and the low-level indicator, the pressure gauges to control the quantity, how much glue is delivered on the bags. Same setup on our machine for the show you this one as well. On the one for the plastic bags, you see the pumping frame, and this pumping station is more or less the same. We have a filter, low-level indicator. We have a little pump, and the application head comes with a roller device. So it's a contact application where we don't have any spillage or any chance of glue reaching the belt or making the belt sticky, which requires a lot of cleaning or stuff like this. So this is not the case. Now, okay. So from my side, now, okay, this was just a quick. I have to apologize for the presentation was not working, so we have to do single videos. But I hope you could get an impression of the GripFix solution in the industry, how to increase the pallet stability without using a lot of additional plastic or like other secondary packaging. It just comes with the glue, which is water-based, as I said, solvent-free, and we think in RAND it helps to avoid and control all the plastic waste and all the resource resources which can be used in different ways, much more sustainable. So maybe a word to our focus customers. You might have heard already the polymer business, the cement or construction material business as well. A lot goes into animal food, pet food, as well human food for flour, for dairy products, food and beverages as well. Basically everything which is packed in industrial bags, 25 kilos. In Europe, we don't use above 25 kilos, but of course, like other parts of the world, 50 kilos, 40, 35 kilos, 25 kilos, whatever comes in bags, our GripFix solution can be used. And yeah, we hope, or I hope you could see some benefits. And if you have any demand and any interest, deeper interest in the product, I think the GreenPack team and Francisco are more than happy. And of course, Ren and my person as well, we're more than happy to help and try some new things in your market. That's from my side. Francisco, maybe you want to have a last few words.
Oh, thanks, Soren. Thanks for your information. Well, I think it was very useful. I try to, I show to the people a little presentation, local. We're working with several materials here. So you can see now, dame un segundo nada más. Estoy con ustedes, voy a presentarles un video local. Hemos ya trabajado GripFix con algunos materiales, con cajas de cartón, con bolsas de polietileno, con bolsas de comida de mascotas, que es un reto muy, muy importante. Y les presento esto. Creo que va a ser útil que lo vean. Voy a dejar que las imágenes hablen un ratico. Lo que vemos es la aplicación automática, ¿no es cierto?, del GripFix, cómo se coloca en cajas de cartón, que es básicamente lo que Soren nos había mostrado, claro, con ciertas demoras por el tema de conectividad nada más. Esta es una aplicación manual para demostrar cuál es la forma en la que se aplica de una manera más pausada y que se pueda visualizar qué es lo que vamos a hacer. Entonces se va a aplicar de manera fácil, 2 líneas, en el caso de líneas de cajas de cartón, 2 líneas del antideslizante, y es todo lo que vamos a requerir. En el caso de bolsas plásticas, lo que requerimos es que no haya una línea continua, sino un spray nada más del producto. Y aquí vemos la diferencia del uso del plástico, el uso de no plástico y el uso también de GripFix. Un segundo y estoy con ustedes nuevamente. Simplemente por invitarles a que participen, a que nos visiten en la feria, visiten nuestro stand. La feria ExpoEuropa es muy importante y podemos encontrar como visitantes, como empresas, gran cantidad de información y de opciones. Sin embargo, dentro del tema logístico y alineados con la filosofía GreenPack, está totalmente a su disposición el uso de GripFix, así como de otras herramientas de embalaje como GreenFilm y servicios complementarios, que si es que nos visitan van a poder tener toda la información. Bienvenidos nuevamente. Cristian, no sé si es que tenemos alguna inquietud que la podamos solventar, y si no, eso sería todo para concluir nuestra presentación de hoy. Gracias nuevamente.
Sí, por favor, tenemos una pregunta del señor José Uchiña, que quisiera saber si sufre algún desgarre en las cajas de cartón.
No sufre ninguno. Gracias, José, por tu pregunta. Hemos realizado pruebas con materiales de cartón de distintas calidades, con pintura, sin pintura, y no hay ninguna afectación en las cajas. Simplemente lo que hacemos es colocar el producto. Se limita el desplazamiento porque reducimos el coeficiente de desplazamiento, y el momento que levantas la caja es como que no tuviera nada. Hay algunas cajas en el video se puede ver la cantidad de aplicación, y si es que nos contactas te comparto algunas imágenes también para que puedas ver que no existe ninguna afectación en la fibra de la caja.